Hi Taurus, welcome to Love Notes Tarot. Today I'm bringing you a message from a feminine energy. This could be a strong soulmate connection or even your divine counterpart. Well, this feminine energy was in a pensive state for a long time, thinking about a connection with a masculine who was always wanting to be in control, always reserved, emotionally guarded, and wanting to exert their influence over this feminine energy. So definitely the feminine feels like she was wronged in this connection, that there was no reciprocity, that something needed to be balanced out, but this masculine wasn't willing or was unable to do so. But now the feminine energy is wanting to go after her dreams, after feeling defeated in a connection, feeling like this person was looking for reasons or excuses to end a connection. But at the end of the day, the feminine is still going after success in her pursuits, because although this connection triggered a lot of emotional wounds she had hidden under the surface, she's determined to move forward. She's put in the time to heal parts within her that this connection brought up to the surface, and she was willing to forgive herself and this masculine in order to move on to better things, to move in the direction of where her passion lies and discovering that for herself, because she knows that by tuning within and vibrating in a higher frequency, she's gonna be able to bring fortune, a destined part that she's meant to achieve in her life, with or without this masculine. Because she thought about it long and hard. For a time she was surrendering to fate, waiting it out to see if anything would come to pass in this connection. But she built boundaries that she didn't have when she met this masculine, and now she's moving, taking action to go after her happiness. Now the cards that came out for you, dear Taurus, are the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Discs, the Ace of Wands, the Universe, and Two of Wands. So here, with the Two of Swords and Eight of Swords combined, that's like a Ten of Swords. So you felt like you reached rock bottom in a connection with this masculine. You felt betrayed. You felt this person was not choosing this connection and may have had an additional choice. At the end of the day, you want to move toward what brings you emotional fulfillment, because you're embodying this Empress energy. You took the time to nurture yourself, to be loving, to be kind, to usher in abundance through your own positive actions and healing. After you were dealt with a masculine energy or a connection that felt too burdensome to bear, that had you feeling like you were abandoned. So this connection brought up a lot of insecurities about the why things happened the way they were. Usually it's to redirect us to a better place, to help us grow spiritually. Now, you feel like this was a cycle that you needed to go through in your life to elevate spiritually. And you're moving with fierce determination to go after what brings you passion, what excites you, what brings you life. And you're currently in the planning phase to do so. All right, Taurus, we're going to get some clarifiers for you to see what your perspective is. What's the feminine's perspective with the Two of Swords, please? So the first card out says, I gave you so much, but you know what? I can take it all back. The next card says, are you even capable of commitment? And I have another one for the Two of Swords. And the last message out says, I won't compete for your attention. So a feminine energy felt this masculine wouldn't decide definitively on this connection. So they felt that was their choice and that they were overgiving. She was overgiving in this connection, but she's taken that all back and investing in herself. And she wonders if this masculine was even committed, capable of committing to anything, because she felt betrayed by how this masculine took this connection, how they didn't want to commit, or they had a fear of commitment, or they were committed elsewhere. Okay, what's the message here with the Nine of Cups for Taurus? Please clarify. Where's the Nine of Cups here? Taurus. Nine of Cups, Taurus. So with the Nine of Cups, which talks about fulfillment, it says, I'm trying to be objective. I feel insecure. You are too darn selfish. So the feminine feels the masculine here was overindulging in connections outside of this one. They feel this masculine was very selfish and brought about insecurities and disconnection in her. She's trying to remain objective to reach her happiness, her emotional fulfillment, even if it has to be on her own terms for now. What's the deal here with the Eight of Swords for Taurus? What's the message here with the Eight of Swords? All right, we have come out of the shell already. I won't show you any of my feelings, sorry. You're so weak, I need someone strong. So someone here was isolating themselves from making a decision. They were stuck in an existing connection that was happening in the background, or to a painful past. So the feminine feels that the masculine needed to move with courage, and they just chose to remain stuck. They felt like this person has been isolating themselves and this connection on purpose as a means of control, and they're not about to express any more of their heart toward this masculine, and they're not going to apologize for that. What's the message with the Empress here? What does Taurus wish to convey with this card? What's the message for Taurus with the Empress, please? That's your card, Taurus. Or it could be Libra. That you're embodying this Empress energy. One more card, please, for the Empress, for Taurus. Thank you. So here the feminine says she really doesn't understand the masculine right now. Oh, you love your freedom. Well, I guess I'm free to do the same. When will you come back? So the Empress does embody unconditional love for her divine masculine, and she's trying to understand this person's rationale, their way of thinking and acting, but she really can't come up with any answers. She's wondering in her heart of hearts if this masculine will move with courage to head in her direction, now that she's vibrating in that love, but she realizes he has a lot of obstacles in the background of healing to do in order to move with courage in her direction. Because this person loved their freedom, they love overindulging. The feminine here feels like she's opening herself up to options. She's not pursuing them, but if they come, she's gonna avail herself to these opportunities. What's the message here with this Ten of Wands for Taurus? What does the feminine here wish to express? Ten of Wands, please. So here, the feminine says, I want to be the only for you, no sharing. I think you're a total stud. I am taken at the moment. So the feminine is releasing this heavy burden that she's been carrying with this masculine that doesn't take any action, although she still has passion for this individual. She's not willing to share because she's the Empress. She wants to be their one and only true love, if they could decide that she's the one. What's the message with the Five of Discs here for the collective of Taurus? Five of Discs, please. I don't feel needed. You are too toxic and I'm sick. I guess we will continue to suffer. It's either them or me. So the feminine feels like the masculine moved in another direction. So they were fielding options. We saw that with the Two of Swords. And they feel like this person's behaviors were counterproductive to the connection. It made them feel drained. And because after this breakup, there's been no kind of communication between you, you'll continue to suffer in silence, in the abandonment of this very strong connection. What's the message here with the Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands for Taurus, please. So with the Ace of Wands, the feminine asks, how's it going with the karmic, and the devil emoji? You are intuitive. Why don't you follow your intuition? I'm going to stand my ground. So the feminine is going after what she's passionate about. She's not about to put up with any individual that's still dealing with a karmic in the background. They're going to stand up for their ideals, their values, what they see as their perfect commitment, and they don't see it right now with this masculine. And they feel like this passion that this masculine has for her, because she feels it still even in separation, she wonders why this person doesn't follow their passions. Why do they seek to suffer in a karmic relationship that has been going around in circles? So that she feels like the masculine has a lot to learn about themselves. They have to love themselves in order to move in the toward their happiness, and she feels that would be with her. What's the message of the World card for Taurus, please? Why is the World card here, please? You disappointed me. I am the Empress, and I won't take anything else, anything less. I'm still in love with you. Although a cycle has come to an end here between the two of you, she feels disappointed that the masculine didn't move in her direction. She realizes this person was not ready to commit to anything for the long haul. But that's not stopping her. She's not taking anything less than the best, because she feels that's what she's deserving. She's vibrating in that frequency of love, and she feels she's going to be able to attract it, although she's still in love with this masculine. Can I get a message on the Two of Wands, please? Why is the Two of Wands here for Taurus? What's the message here with the Two of Wands? So with the Two of Wands, we got, it irritates me when you brag about others you dated. Your manhood won't be ruined if you ask for an apology. My love was pure and I'm not ashamed of it. So with the Two of Wands, that is someone planning, right? If this masculine chooses to head once again in the direction of this Empress, he would have to extend a long overdue apology. She gets frustrated because it seemed like the masculine liked to trigger her jealousy and brag about other people they dated to make her feel insecure so that they could be in control. But at the end of the day, she knows that she was true to her heart. She acted in that regard, and she's not ashamed of the love she gives, because she knows it's going to be brought back to her. Whether it's in this connection or another one that is vibrating in her frequency of love. All right, let us get you a message of advice, Taurus. Message of advice, please, for the collective of Taurus, angels. What's the message here? What does the collective of Taurus need to know? What's the message here for Taurus? For their highest good. Advice for Taurus, please. What's the message here? You got 4 cards that came out for you. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance here. So the advice here, that you'll eventually see the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll see the guidance that you need to move forward. It's time for you to breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. This can indicate some type of relocation or travel. Now with the 2 of Cups energy, you may have a 2 of Cups connection, a soulmate connection entering your life, which will be dedicated to creating something wonderful between you. Kindred spirits. So don't lose hope. Don't give up on those you love. Open your heart to love. Now with the Wheel of Fortune, that's a major arcana. It says, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So we saw that with the 2 of Cups. So don't give up on great things entering your life. Don't stay fixated on the past, worry, past troubles. And also here with Temperance, it says that success comes from objective compromise. Have self-control and patience. What is meant for you will head in your direction. Have a forgiving and healing energy in order to attract positive things to your life, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed these messages that came through for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Take great care, and until next time, bye.